sorry, I'm going to face you guys.
The England first 11.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in through to join the centre forward at the right time.
For joining us today. Enjoy.
And here's the Ghana starting 11.
Well, it's a 5-2-3 formation to start with, but expect a lot of rotation between the front 3 and the wing-backs to break forward at every opportunity.
So underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Placement, you've got to say.
And optimistic. That's how I would describe that.
Close marking, guys. Close marking.
Anthony Gordon. Giving it away. Kane. On to James. Options in the middle. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Oh, this could be trouble.
This should be our first goal.
But in the end, not close enough. He just can't get it down in time.
Well, the threat could be there. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Start as they need to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And then the strike from Saka. He never really looked like missing, did he? Brilliant finish.
We're taking 3 points from this match.
Goal
1-0 then.
for England. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Williams. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Good ball over the top. And look at this! Another play, England throw-in coming up.
Let's go, guys.
Declan Rice. And a long way out. Fired over the corner. Dealt with proficiently there. Chance was building.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
Get the ball from him. Get the ball
Now
from
with
him.
Semenyo.
Get the midfield.
It's with Williams. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Defending at the end. And danger averted for now.
Let's go, guys.
Bellingham. On to James. Saka. Playing with patience.
Let's go. Nice goal from
Looking
Henderson.
really relaxed and confident. And not
Nice
giving
goal
the
from
opposition
Henderson.
much of a look in.
Nice one. 2-0. 2 shots.
Well, let's have another look. It's a wonderful bit of interplay to start the move off, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
What a wonderful goal. Go again, guys.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Opoku. And getting the ball forward. And cruising past him. Close to nothing in the end. He should have made more of that.
Well, I thought that had goal written all over it. Just didn't make the most of it.
Showing good defensive judgment.
Mistakes again.
Shielding the ball superbly. And teammates around him. And credit is due for that good piece of defending.
Give it to him.
Oh, this looks useful. Offside it is.
There we go. Nice. Guys, go for him. Go. He's doing my work.
Mumin. Thomas Partey. Might be onto something with that ball.
Yeah, what a good ball that was.
Nice one, James. Nice
And a
one,
throw
James.
coming up after that authoritative challenge.
Cover everywhere. Cover everywhere. Saka, go for the goal.
Partey.
Nice. Great goal.
And so it'll be a goal kick.
What a good nice goal from Henderson. Guys, let's go. No.
Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. James. Rice with it. Harry Kane. There to take it away. Well, it's a decent looking attack, this.
Very good for him. He's going
Partey. He's couldn't get it through.
That's how to get a block.
Konsa. Anthony Gordon. And gifting away possession.
Offside. Let's go.
And offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Gordon
Oh, no.
getting in there to intercept. Could be.
He's doing the good news.
Surely there's no way they can score this away. Absolutely dominant.
this deserves another look. Just see the bend he gets on the ball. That's a great bit of skill and an excellent goal. Well, that's not a happy manager. He knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
On with the action. It's been all England so far. You sense there could be extra punishment in store. Partey. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. With determination there for all to see. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Saka. And Bellingham.
Nice one, sir.
Intelligent defending.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Really important piece of last-ditch defending. O'Reilly. Possession, the most important thing. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And a complete performance from Jude Bellingham, and one that has caught the eye.
Well, he really has been the dominant force in midfield. He's passed it well, he's beaten opponents with ease, and he's...
Away they go again, second half underway, and it's very much advantage England. Will we see more dazzling football from them in this second half? Uehi. They couldn't keep possession. Bukayo Saka. Kane. On to Saka. That's a quality pass. A solid piece of goalkeeping. Who's going to get on the end of it? James. He knows it. The shot needs to be just a bit low.
Well, I have to say, England are playing some really good football today and creating chance after chance. Just look at those stats.
Well, not much came of that.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
They have no intention of losing it. Referee said advantage. Yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Can't lose this match. You can't make them control this match.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Declan Rice, I don't know. The midfield is kind of leaking. It's not the first time.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Konsa. Ball control is the key. Declan Rice. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Oh, that's how to defend.
Superb defending, wasn't it?
He's driving his team forward. This ball and secure on the ball. And unable to keep possession. Anthony Gordon. Excellent vision. And Harry Kane continues. It's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and Kane does the rest. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a great finish that is.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Antoine Semenyo. Mumin. We have 20 minutes to go. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, right idea, wrong execution. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Partey. Has to close them down. Opportunity squandered, not that the goalkeeper is complaining.
Well, I have to say, that's a poor effort from a very good position. He should be scoring there.
Promising pass. Gordon. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. And the flag is up, offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Semenyo. Credit to them for winning it back. Going to win it back. That's a nice ball. Saka. And the chance slips away.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Twenty minutes to go in this one. Really effective shielding under pressure. Losing the ball there. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Just fizzled out completely. Bellingham. Partey. Now with Fatawu. Keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. Elliot Anderson. Abdul Rahman Baba. Jerome Opoku. And good anticipation. Well, in the end, nothing really to worry the keeper about. Now the keeper grabs it. Seydu. Thomas Partey. Antoine Semenyo. Partey. Just couldn't get it through. Could be in from here. touchline for what will be an England throw.
Where did he play to?
So a personnel change then. And successfully cut out. Well, a scrappy phase in midfield here.
Well, there's a lot of effort being shown, not too much quality in that midfield.
Behind it and crucially turned it out in the danger area. A chance for them to revoke the test in the form of a corner. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player. Delivering it. And the counter-attack looks on. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick.
Distance.
Jude Bellingham. On to Saka. That's a superb charge.
Lucky dude.
And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here. Your thoughts on their performance?
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
And the shining light for his team. No two ways about that. Harry Kane.
You know, I think the only thing you could question, could he have been a touch more clinical in front of goal? Maybe he should have had 2 or 3 today. But regardless of that, it was a good performance and a great result.
Let's go. Who's our second match? Panama, England. This should be 3 points for sure. There's nobody to put on the move. I think the front line is good.
They know what's at stake. Just a point required to guarantee their passage through to the knockout stages. Stay with us, you're watching EA TV. Two nations ready to test themselves on this grand stage, and a real sense that something special could unfold. I'm Derek Ray, ready to provide you with all the commentary today, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. Who will come out on top? It's Panama, and they take on England.
Well, these games certainly bring some tension with them, don't they? Both sides have got to settle down fairly quickly here today.
This is how the starting lineup looks today.
Well, in this system, I'm not sure how they're going to pose a threat going forward. The centre forward will certainly struggle to get any support, and there doesn't seem to be any attacking look.
Well, what a rewarding prospect, a chance to jump all the way through to the round of 16.
Yeah, although they only need a point, they've got to play their natural game here.
Declan Rice. Just narrowly wide in the end. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. This looks interesting. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
He's certainly going to be the key player today. Last time out he scored those 2 goals, but it was his general play that was outstanding. Getting on the ball, making things happen, and he got his reward.
Take a shoot. Close it, block there.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
Oh, no stopping him. Room to run on the wing. Well, the threat could be there. Joel Barcinas. And covering tremendous ground here. Pretty clear who got the last touch, so it will be a corner. Taken short. Well, that's fine defensive play.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Anderson. And he stopped them in their tracks. Gordon. The through ball. Bunched off, but more importantly, away from danger. It's not the most attractive passage of play. Murillo. Very effective pass. Nicely timed tackle. And England being afforded too much space. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
And that'll be England's throw-in. Jude Bellingham. And he's missed the opportunity to net the opening goal.
Well, it should be 1-0, Derek. You can see how frustrated he is with himself.
And Kane comes into the move. Good looking attack this. The bar was there. And well, a relieved goalkeeper.
Yeah, they can count themselves very lucky there. It really should have been a goal. Well, they so nearly took the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and I'm sure the goal will come.
There's a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. Gordon. Did well to win it back. Ball retention so important. And couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Now Gutierrez. Now their turn to have the ball. England moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Didn't go to plan in the end. Putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Kane and Bellingham. Disappointing pass. The electronic board showing one additional minute. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Just hasn't been able to get going at all, has he, Jude Bellingham? We know he's capable of so much better.
Well, he's had no real impact on the game so far. Yes, he's been tightly marked, but he has to work hard to make things happen. He's been really disappointing.
So back underway, and surely there's more to come in this game. O'Reilly. Gordon. That takes the wind out of the sails. Great defending. Declan Rice. Saka. Quality defending. Read it well. O'Reilly. Elliot Anderson. Saka. Attacking possibilities for England. Not made it look routine, but read it well.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
Bukayo Saka. Rice with it. Jude Bellingham. Just a bit too much elevation.
It's too much.
What can they do from here? Got to say, it has been coming.
Look the difference.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then through a goal, he never really had any doubt he could slot that away. It's a cool finish.
So on with the game. We wondered what it might take for the opening goal to be scored. We have our answer. Pogba. Aníbal Godoy. Adalberto Carrasquilla. It's a good-looking ball. Looking for the final pass. Anthony Gordon. Elliot Anderson. And Bellingham. There's the shoot. Godoy. Vasinas.
system.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
1-1, guys. 1-1.
On to Diaz. Adalberto Carrasquilla. Into the final 20 minutes. Oh, this looks useful. The equaliser.
It was close, but not close enough, I'm afraid.
Bellingham. Mopping up defensively.
Yeah, that certainly cleared the danger, didn't it?
Is it going to be? It's the goal. Security. They wait for it through there. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, I have to say, that's a brilliant finish. He wraps his ball around the ball, controls it brilliantly. I'm not sure the keeper can do anything about that.
So underway again. A 2-0 advantage here. Carrasquilla. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Harry Kane. Now, what can England do from this position? Here's an active cross. Could be now. This one does the trick. Oh, moving it nicely. Effective piece of pressing. Kane. Possession given away, unfortunately. Andrade with it. Jose Luis Rodriguez. Waterman. Oh, useful ball. Oh, surely. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing.
Well, they don't come much better than this. Just look at the power he generates. That's a brilliant strike on the half volley from a magnificent player.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Back with Ramos. Jose Luis Rodriguez. In the right place to cut out the pass. Promising movements from England. They're taking a shot underneath. Not a one. Well, no time to waste. Now they find an equaliser. This could level it. Finish at such an important juncture of the game as well.
Well, that's a big opportunity missed. And you have to question whether they'll get another. Time very much ebbing away now.
Time for a change then. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here. Declan Rice. Well, keeping the ball as they're doing is helping the cause.
Well, I have to say they're toying with it at the moment.
And he read it superbly. Carrasquilla. Diaz. Waterman. Opportunity in the right area. Chance to play it in. And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here. Your thoughts on the performance?
They didn't dominate the game by any means today. Overall, they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
And he puts in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, he scored a good goal, he hit the woodwork and was a confident threat. So overall, he should be really pleased with his display.
6 points. Then we'll go again the last game. Watkins. Okay. Madueke, yeah. Livramento, yes. Yes, bro. Distance. I want to use much Rashford in this competition. Watkins, Soldiers, Madueke, Mano, Bon, Livramento, Stones, Anderson, O'Neill, Rashford, Bigford. Okay, let's go.
A high-tension occasion. Two teams ready to go at it, knowing that interest levels are off the charts, with the focus on the drama and the outcome. Who will come out on top? Hello, and I must say it's an absolute privilege to be here on this grand international occasion. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to provide expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. This ought to be a thriller. It's England, and they take on Croatia.
So just have to make it a very good game. There's some real challenges today.
The England first 11.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5-1. But for me, it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
Thank you for attending. Have a great time at today's match.
And the starting 11 for Croatia.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. but it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Livramento. Very quick thinking there. Rodgers. Marcus Rashford. Madueke.
Yeah, good play all round. Excellent strike and match strike save.
That's good chance.
Fired over by Henderson. Pasalic. Well, it would be quite the story, wouldn't it, if they could finish top of the pile in this league phase.
Yeah, a point will do it, and what a good campaign they've had so far. I've really enjoyed watching them play.
And moving it forward. And let's give credit to the defending. To Rashford. Ollie Watkins. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. The cross is on. Stanisic. There's ball. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Really good defending there.
Well, he keeps going. Extremely anticipated that through ball. Pasalic. Mateo Kovacic. Marco Pasalic. Very effective pass. Now with Rashford. Maybe dangerous here. Martin Baturina. And a fine tackle. Marcus Rashford. England looking dangerous. Able to close down the shot.
Well, not only was that brave, well, the keeper was certainly beaten. That was a really good effort.
Mateo Kovacic. Pasalic. Budimir with it. Determined defending. Watkins. Now with Rodgers. Showing good game awareness. Chutalo. Gvardiol. Martin Baturina. Josip Chutalo. For more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Nasty landing on the shoulder for him. He's in real discomfort. It's a tough boy, I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. Opportunity to develop the course. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Rashford can be problematic for opposing defenders. He's one of the keepers. Pasalic. Mateo Kovacic. Marco Pasalic. Here's Kovacic. Pasalic. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Schindler to shoot. Authoritative challenge, and will be a corner.
Yeah, they need to stay focused now.
And over comes the goal. Trouble the goalkeeper. It's a straightforward chance to drop the ball. Mateo Kovacic. Cross not beyond. Throw in here for England. Livramento. Noni Madueke. Now with Rashford. Credit to them for winning it back. Baturina. Good to the chance. Smart goalkeeping. Rashford. Henderson has it. Watkins. Rodgers. Oh, good idea.
Well, here's the goal again. And what a wonderful basic pass this is. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Mateo Kovacic. Chutalo. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Stanisic. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match.
Nice first half.
And away they go again into the second half. Jakic. Gvardiol. Really good interception. Watkins. Baturina. Jakic. Josip Chutalo. Gvardiol. Budimir with it. Can they open them up? Beautiful pass. Mateo Kovacic. He read it well defensively. Marcus Rashford.
No. We just stay.
Josip Stanisic. Marko Pasalic. Christian Jakic. Stanisic. Now getting the ball forward. Jakic. Budimir with it. Intercepting it. Tino Livramento. Madueke. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him. He'll drilled it into them to keep their focus, keep playing through to the half-time whistle, and it's certainly... Well, he eventually clutches the ball, but they've got lucky here. That really looked like being a goal, didn't it?
Referee spotting the transgression. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Minutes to go then. Madueke. And the counter-attack.
Well, just look at this. He's so bright in the box. He's first to the ball and then a decent finish. It's a good bit of play.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Mateo Kovacic. Chitalo. Well read to put an end to that attack. O'Reilly. On to Rogers. Modric. Mateo Kovacic. Martin Baturina. Composed play in possession.
Shields the ball so well, doesn't he?
Baturina. Inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
Well, they've decided to make a change. A short corner, let's see. Tries to hit it in the end. Now, space for England out wide. And he did well to cut it out. Trying to open them up. A surefire goal. Modric. Gvardiol. He has teammates around him, and that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Madueke. Getting right into his face. Martin Baturina. Well, after the tackle, came up with the ball. Going to be a thrashing. 3-0 now.
Number 19.
Modric. Josip Šutalo. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. And a foul there. Christian Jakic. Mateo Kovacic. The ball with Luka Modric. Here's Kovacic. Making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Eze.
Let's go for the fourth goal.
Rice with it.
We make it for.
And he takes it away. And he stopped them in their tracks.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Going short. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Can he convert? Taking one for the team. Oh, looked rushed there. Interesting pass. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Ivan Perisic. There goes the final whistle, and it doesn't get much better than this for them, Stuart, in the group stage. Top spot is theirs.
Well, over the course of this group, they've been the best team. They've played some attractive football, they've worked hard to win the ball back, and they deserve to be top dogs.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Yeah, it was a very good performance. He scored one and hit the woodwork, but his general play was outstanding as well today. Very impressive.
Oh, pass me for what position? Rashford. Who are we going to face in the rest 16? England, Congo. Hmm? How are we going to do this now?
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. And hello from the beautiful American South. We're in the city of Atlanta, Georgia, at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Cup to bring you. It's England, and they take on Congo DR.
It's a nice break from league action today for these clubs. Obviously a long way to go in the tournament. The final is months away, but they want to put in a good performance and get through to that next round.
The England first 11.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
The opposition starting 11.
Well, they're using the same shape, so this comes down to who plays it better and who gets better support to their front striker. It should be a good tactical battle.
Reece James. Saka. James.
Pass.
Now Harry Kane. And it's one pass after another.
Now, where's the penetration?
Here's Wan-Bissaka. Gael Kakuta. Yohan Wissa. Very quick thinking there.
15.
And possibilities here. Now with Bellingham. And unable to keep possession. But I'll tell you what, I really admire the fact that Jude Bellingham can do just about everything. He can score, he can set up chances, he can defend. What do you expect to see from him in this game?
Well, he pulls the strings for this team. He just seems to have more time on the ball than anybody else. He can pass it, he can play little 1-2s, and he opens up the opposition time and time again.
Jordan Pickford. Now with James.
No, James.
Theo Bongonda. And a timely intervention. And England with acres of space out wide.
That's too much.
Now the ball goes out of play for what will be a goal kick.
Close marking, guys.
Theo Bongonda. On to Wan-Bissaka. Can they make this catch? Well, honestly, I didn't need to jinx that. This wasn't a very good pass, finally. Mark Guehi. Jordan Pickford. Bellingham. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Kakuta. Good patience. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. James. Elliot Anderson. Rashford unable to hold it. Pico. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Saka. He read it well defensively. Well, the thought process is there, but not the execution.
Well, it's a real scrap, isn't it?
Gael Kakuta.
It's too much.
And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Pico.
Please mark it, guys.
Keep them out. Kane. Bukayo Saka. Could be. Kakuta. Teammates available. Quick thinking defensively.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Kane. Now with Bellingham. Marcus Rashford. Did well to win the ball back. Kakuta. Marcus Rashford. Strong possession play. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, the story as far as Jude Bellingham is concerned, a struggle for him to make an impact.
Yeah, he'll be annoyed with the service he's received today. They just haven't been able to find him in those key areas.
Let's go, guys.
So into the second half, and it would take a brave person to predict the outcome of this one. Bukayo Saka. Rice with it. Bellingham. And England pushing forward with options available. But timely defending when it mattered. Theo Bongonda. On to Wan-Bissaka. Gael Kakuta. Good passage of play. But then the one that goes astray. Kane. Elliot Anderson. Anderson. On to James. Declan Rice.
Make them come out.
Elliot Anderson.
They don't want to come out.
Showing good situational awareness. For them in attack.
That was really good defending.
suppose the chance they could get caught out on the break here.
It's too much. It's too much effort.
Oh, useful ball. And the lead beckons. Splendid save. Well, it's a sign of a good goalkeeper to keep your concentration levels high, having had nothing to do.
Well, it's about time he was tested, and wow, what a stop that was.
Jude Bellingham. James. And the throw-in forthcoming. And a substitution in the offing. Harry Kane. Anderson. Danger building. Intercepting it intelligently. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Nicely cut out. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Here's Wan-Bissaka. And England have it back. Will it happen for them? Can he put them in front? Foiling his opponent completely. Harry Kane. On Bissaka. And offside, unfortunately. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Twenty minutes to go. Referee deciding to give the free kick. Given away by England.
Sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Yes, in the mood to exert more pressure. Elliot Anderson. Nicely regaining possession. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Masuaku. Edo Kayembe. To do with the pass.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Now Harry Kane.
was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Here it is now, a substitution. Edo Kayembe. Pico. On to Kayembe. The attack breaks down. Gordon. Bellingham. Declan Rice. Esri Konsa. And there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Shahid Pico. So much focus within the team and completely focused on winning the game now. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Jude Bellingham. Stoppage time situation. 2 minutes to work. Determined defending. Very effective pass. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level, and extra time is coming up. So away they go again, the first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. And play halted, free kick given. Thumped clear. Could be threatening. Intercepting it intelligently. Jude Bellingham. And they have possession again. O'Reilly. Rice with it. Good bit of ball winning. Can they create something from here? Well, it would have been spectacular had it gone in, but was that the best choice?
No, it certainly wasn't, and his teammates aren't particularly happy with him.
Anthony Gordon. Getting in there to intercept. Kayembe. Couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Noni Madueke. And Bellingham. Just cutting off the supply. Ricardo Cayenne. Here's Axel Tuanzebe. Cayenne. Tuanzebe. Nicely constructed. Declan Rice. And Bellingham. Ollie Watkins. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said.
Dealt with it brilliantly, didn't he?
Half-time in extra time, and still they are level.
Goal is perfect. I wasn't expecting the goal to be perfect like this. That's a nice goal.
So on we go here, and the players really have to dig deep. Gordon. Madueke. Now with James. Declan Rice. Anthony Gordon. Bellingham. Can they make this count?
Well, they're certainly passing it with purpose, no doubt about that.
Chance to cross. Determined defending. Deflection, throw in here. Interesting pass. Declan Rice. And he did well to cut it out. Rice. Do damage on the break. Masuaku. And on the ball, Mbemba. Yohan Wissa. Wilson Sanya. Certainly thinking about a winner. Oh, nice ball. Following the cross. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Time is fast running out. 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time here. And England's come away with it. It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen.
Well, I'm not seeing too much quality out there at the moment.
Stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. And confidently converting. Can he remain calm? So lethal in front of goal. And he scores. Job done from the spot. And the penalty converted here. I must say that takes real confidence. Brilliant. And he's taken the low road. Beautifully done. It's do or die. And delivering in the heat of battle. Destiny in their own hands. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And he's beaten the keeper. And the goalkeeper takes charge of the situation to settle the issue once and for all. And can he throw?
He's pulled off an excellent save there, and that is a really big moment.
This is a tough game. This is a tough game. I think he was going to go down to the That's really tough. If Congo, if Congo could give me problem like this, what about Spain and others? This is Brazil, England. Okay, let's go.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we have action from the round of 16 just seconds away now. It's Brazil, and they take on England.
We're getting to the business end now. Just 16 teams remain. Who can hold their nerve and book a place in the quarterfinals? We're 90 minutes from final out. It should be a great game.
Close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson gets the nod in goal. Gabriel plays alongside Marquinhos in centre defence. And it's up to goal for the nation has two players in attack from the back. And I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
He's in position. In it goes! An early opening
it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Goal 1-0 then.
For England.
Fabinho. And intercepts again. Casemiro. Danilo. Over the touchline of what will be a Brazil throw-in. Elliot Anderson. Nice with it. Saka. Time for cool heads.
No.
Perfectly positioned to take it away. And playing it through. Can he play it in? This could be the equaliser. What an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Anderson. Wide of the post. Decent effort there. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Anderson. Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment.
Well, it's certainly not a fluid game, is it? Some of the passing has been really poor.
Marquinhos. He's showing good defensive judgment. Danilo. Fabinho. Here's Marquinhos. Well, not hard to read that pass. Well, looking at the keeper is happy the ball was there.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now they're going to make sure they don't let this slip.
Oh, this looks useful.
Well, as we can see here, the pass from Saka is absolutely perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Alexandro. Here's Rafinha. Alexandro now. Rafinha. It's with Fabinho. Alexandro. Marquinhos. Fabinho. Now Casemiro. Rafinha. Alexandro. Here's Rafinha. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game.
They certainly know how to kick the ball, don't they?
Fabinho. Rafinha. Anderson. Gordon. Crosses on. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
On with the action. It's been all England so far. You sense there could be extra punishment in store. And a good take under duress there. Alexandro. Ball with Danilo. Now Harry Kane. Could be dangerous. The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power, the keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
The press is just increasing.
So on with the game, and when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next. Alexandro. Here's Marquinhos. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. Now winning it back. The first half here comes to an end. So back underway here, and no sugarcoating it. There was a big gulf between the sides in the first half, but we see a response from Brazil in the second.
Well, it's great awareness, bravery and clever positioning.
Might do damage on the break. Play, England throw-in coming up. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Anderson. So forgets all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong. Trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
Fabinho. Joao Pedro. That's a good-looking ball. Composed play in possession.
He's so good at doing that.
Fabinho. And tidy defensive play. That's useful play. But nothing comes of it. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Inexplicably it fizzled out. Looking move. Letting the play flow. Alexandro. Alexandro now. Fabinho. Here's Rafinha. Tiny hands from the goalkeeper. And keeping possession. But just like that, possession changes hands. Brilliantly, and the keeper is there to cover it. Rafinha. Fabinho now. And Brazil couldn't hang on to it. Kane. Easing the pressure there.
Well, that's cleared the danger. Really good defending there.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Wonderfully weighted pass. The referee has given a corner. Over it comes. O'Reilly. No, read it really well. Fabinho. Could be threatening. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Ibanez. And possession lost by England. Declan Rice. On to Saka. Fabinho. Alexandro now. It's a neat move. England doing well to regain possession. It is to be a throw-in. Read it well.
Target. Good technique though.
Vinicius Junior. Ibanez. Here's Marquinhos. Ibanez. Pedro. And on to Bremer. This looks interesting. And a loss of concentration. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending.
That looked dangerous, but he did so well there.
James. That's a good-looking pass. Declan Rice. Pedro. Ibanez. Here's Marquinhos. Rafinha. That's a lovely ball. Oh, good-looking run. But no damage done, that's the main thing. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Bremer. Ibanez. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Well, what a good attacking display that was. The passing, movement and creativity were the highest quality. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
Well, no great surprise that we're praising Bukayo Saka. Interested to get your assessment as regards his performance today.
Yeah, it was a very good performance. He scored one and hit the woodwork.
It was a nice game. But how come Congo gave me headache? Oh, this semi-final. Congo gave me headache and Brazil made it easier for me. Eduardo, England, what this kind of country would be hard to win. There's no need for me to change anybody.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Well, the fact of the matter is, both teams can see a very real path to glory. But first, they have to get through this quarter-final test. I'm Derek Ray, and my co-commentary partner for this one is Stuart Robson. And what a game we have in store for you. It's Ecuador, and they take on England.
Well, I've watched both these teams play closely, and I have to say, they really do have a lot of quality. Today might be decided by who gets their tactics right.
Number 7, Burgos Estepinian.
Here's how the lineup looks for Ecuador.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
First 11.
Well, they're playing the same shape, really, so it's all about getting control of that central area and which of the wide players has the greatest effect on the game.
And away we go. The first half of this game. Valencia. Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. Gordon. Kelly. On to Saka. Paez. And smacked through beautifully. Intercepted effortlessly. Henry Sestupinian. Well, they tried to keep the move going.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Anthony Gordon. Oh, danger here. Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
Excellent defending. Paez. Ngapié. On to Estupinian. Promising attack this. The opening goal. The ideal way to start.
Well, I have to say, looking at the replay, couldn't place that any better critically. What a good goal that is.
So, action underway again. The onus is certainly on England to find a reply now. And using the flank. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
Paez. And trying it through. It's through! I don't think it'll be too much height on the shot. Bukayo Saka. Very quick thinking there. a lovely ball. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none.
Simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game.
Jude Bellingham.
Piero Incapié. Fine cross into the middle. And they can keep possession of it now. Perfect challenge. Plata. Well, he's certainly not alone. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, the attack fizzled out. Harry Kane. Top-class defending. Anderson. Nice with it. Might be a chance to break. Oh, disappointing end to that break. Paez.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball.
Good. Good this side.
Elliot Anderson. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Not really allow runs like that. Can he give them the advantage? Danger still. Just the challenge that was required. Bellingham. Dangerous here. A bit wasteful from England. It's fair to say both sides have room for improvement on the possession front.
Yeah, I've been really disappointed with some of the passes.
That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Suddenly they have possession. And he has options available. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Willian Patrick. It's with Preciado. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. That's a super ball over the top. Possession changing hands. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Elliot Anderson. Harry Kane. whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Bukayo Saka. And now with Estupinian. And strong play here.
It's a good bit of skill, isn't it?
And very nicely positioned to win it back. Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Promising move this from England. Fine reading of the situation.
They've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Well, attacks are plenty, but now defensive resilience is what's called for. Gordon. This might be productive. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. This wasn't a very good pass, finally. Gabriel Estupinian. Going to be. And players waiting in the centre. And crossing towards the far post. That's a decent bit of goalkeeping.
Just take a look at the stats. There's certainly been created opportunities, but they just haven't been clinical enough in front of goal. Some of the finishing has been really poor. That has to be improved at some point in this game.
They have the ball again. What can they do with it? He passes it. Determined defending. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Who can they pick out? Reece James. Now with Saka. Now Harry Kane. Anthony Gordon. There's a save that was stop, and I'm not sure the shot represented the best option.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the best choice. Great strike though.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Fields are taking shots here. Maneuvering infield, but the danger averted for now. Gabriel Estupinian. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. A fine defence. Is this game still all square? It was a marvellous save after awful defending.
It looked the perfect chance to take the lead there, didn't it?
Declan Rice. Untidy in possession. Paez. Jude Bellingham. A very effective challenge put in. Kane. Bukayo Saka. Plata. Konsa. Just 15 minutes remaining. Saka. Declan Rice. And possession given away. Promising attack. Bukayo Saka and Bellingham. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. A corner there, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. They are committed to making the substitution here. Who's going to get on the end of it? Couldn't get the header on the target, but you've got to give credit to the defending. Recovering possession well. Bellingham. He's in position. Really sound defending. Trying his luck. Touches defending. So England behind. Looking for inspiration from this corner. Danger still on. Chance to draw level.
Yeah, really good chance to get back into this, I have to say. They just didn't take it. Him too much, at least he was in there.
Gonzalo Plata, really good challenge. Always likely to be given as a foul. Oh, nice ball.
Well, as you can see, England have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes. And they've created some good chances, but time is running out, so they need to take one of them pretty quickly, you have to say.
Yes, who knows, maybe another opportunity in the next quarter. Beautiful pass. Harry Kane.
Just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. The ball rolling again, no end to the action. It's the first period of extra time, and I must say this has been a back and forth type of game. Remember the offside. Bellingham. Quite find his teammate. Caicedo on the offensive. And he plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Piero in Capier. It's with Castillo. Valencia. Nicely timed tackle. Could be troublesome. Well, the play's backing down a bit here. Good conditions for the counter. Well, it looks so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Could be dangerous. Ball back with England now. Bellingham. Inside your own penalty area. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. And the first period of extra time comes to an end. Still level here. Well, the second period of extra time commences. What drama do we have in store for us? Can they jump ahead? I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Well, over the top, and an easy one for the keeper.
The idea was certainly right.
Jude Bellingham. Attacking possibilities for England. But really sticking to their task defensively. with Castillo. So much focus within the team and completely focused on winning the game now. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Madueke. Ollie Watkins. Oh, really promising for them. Valencia. Possession lost by England. They're racing away here. Oh, that's a really good pass. Tino Livramento. Noni Madueke. And they have possession again. And on the front foot, this is great theatre. Being pressed here. Moises Caicedo. This looks interesting. The ball's playing in possession. And that is literally playing it straight into the keeper's hands. It always had the potential to go the distance, and it has. So a penalty shootout is next. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. In it goes!
Here we can see it again. Keeper's gone the wrong way, and it makes for a fairly easy finish in the end. That's how to take a spot kick.
To go. Keeper can cut that ball. Nice one. We're going to the final. If nobody's going to clap for me, I'll clap for myself. Nice one, guys. Nice one, nice one. We're going to the final. Oh, United States. 'Do I need any changes? I don't think I need any changes. I'm good to go. Guys, we're in the final. Guys, we're in the final.
It must have entered the heads of the players that they could ultimately taste victory in this competition. But first things first, the semi-final, and a big test awaits them. You're watching EA TV. Heading for a semi-final showdown. This is the time to avoid mistakes at all costs. Derek Ray and Stuart Robson, your commentators, on what should be a special night. It's England, and they face the USA.
Well, what can I say? This should be a fantastic game. Both these teams deserve to be here. They really have played well. This could go either way. It really could.
Bukayo Saka. And number 10, Jude Bellingham.
The England first 11.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
Here's how it looks for the United States.
Well, they're matching up here, so midfield domination will be key to winning this game. If they can manage that, it will then allow their fullbacks to join their attacking play.
Let's go.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. Running room in the wide position. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Anthony Gordon. Pulisic now. Nicely timed tackle. Keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Kane. Now with Saka. Nice looking pass. A very effective clearance.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Given away by Pulisic. Delightful pass.
Here's the replay. Watching goes past the man with such ease. Just a change of pace. And it's a great goal. He holds up the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
The match has restarted. 1-0 here. Dest. Pulisic now. No panic, just passing.
They get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Harry Kane slips it through. Crucial piece of defending. The kick played in. Do it for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. The referee has given a corner. The clearance that was called for. Taking one for the team. Now sending it in. He didn't trouble the goalkeeper, but it wasn't a straightforward chance, you've got to say. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Oh, this looks useful. Serginho Dest. Good work from England to win it back. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately, and a throw-in to come. The defensive intervention there. Referee deciding to get the free kick. And failure to keep the ball by the United States. Getting a bit congested in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, both sides look slightly anxious in possession.
England struggling to keep hold of it. Kane. Moving the ball really well here. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Well, England have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and their passing patterns have created numerous chances. They surely must extend their lead soon.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. Well, out of play it went in the end. Fancy footwork. Well, on the final analysis, it was good defending. his wide range of passing skills.
Yeah, it's difficult to cover that switch of play.
England looking dangerous. Offside the decision. Danger building. Nicely timed tackle. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Jordan Pickford. James. And the ball back with the US now. Saka. Now Harry Kane. Bukayo Saka. Konsa. Mark Guehi. Rice with it. Bellingham. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. And flag raised. Offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Now opening things up. And in the right position to read it. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Could be dangerous. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So back underway here. Advantage England after the first 45. But plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Stop them in their tracks. Could be a chance to break. Looked like an effective counter-attack. Brilliantly read. Now Harry Kane. And the United States recovering possession well. And danger averted. Well read. Balogun. Not great defending.
Yeah, super stuff there.
Decent chance. Good clean catch by the keeper. Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. Reece James. James, favouring possession football. Kane. A good vision there. Balogun. Pulisic there. Good work from England to win back possession. Reece James. Harry Kane. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Adams. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Elliot Anderson. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. What can he create? Plenty of support here. Brendan Aronson. Kane. High quality defending. Time for calm on the ball. Bellingham. Now with Saka. Now will they pay for that? He takes it away. So a personnel change then. Minutes to go in this one. Elliot Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Very effective pass. Harry Kane. Rice with it. Passes in. Really close, just failed to keep his attempt down. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change.
It's my best player in this tournament.
Given away by the US. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. But nothing comes of it. Released it nicely. Not the clearance that was called for. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Kane. Anderson. Top-class defending. Decisive in the tackle and the throw in here. And they will make the change now. Time is of some concern. Can they level matters? Not a convincing clearance. And in the end, no damage done.
that would have been game over. But unless they show more quality going forward, there's just no way back there.
And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Richards. Aronson. Balogun. In search of an equaliser. That will be a USA ball. Well, they have the ball again.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Well, they could break at pace. Harry Kane. Mark Guehi. Tino Livramento. Well, this is what you call passing with confidence. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Harry Kane. Gordon. Rice with it. Konsa. Reece James. Ezri Konsa. And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Well, what a tense game that was. They really did have to dig deep to come out on top. But they showed a lot of determination and character today, and they'll need all those qualities in what should be a great final.
He put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.
Facing Mexico.
Only two sides remain in contention to win silverware. Who's it going to be on this colossal occasion? There is no margin for error. That's what we have in store for you here on EA TV. Stay with us for live coverage every kick of the ball. A final dream will be realised for one team or the other. A contest that we fully expect will hit Himalayan emotional peaks. I'm Derek Ray here at the microphone, and sharing commentary with me on this grand occasion is Stuart Robson. Every reason to believe this is going to be high-level football. It's Mexico, and they take on England.
This is why we do the job. Games don't come any bigger than this, do they? Let's just hope it's a great final. I'm sure it will be. We've got some excellent players out there.
Here's how Mexico will begin the game.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
Thank you for attending. Have a great time at today's
The
match.
England first 11.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward, and those three are key to this team's creativity.
So the first half begins. Let's see what these two teams can serve up for us. Decent looking pass. And he dealt with that ball played in rather well. And now he's got control in possession. Good piece of defending.
Yeah, just got to clear your lines there.
Chance to finish. And a good save there. Harry Kane.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous. But that was a top-class save. I think that's good for them.
Good vision from Harry Kane. This looks interesting. Saka. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. And the defensive intervention there.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
There's good reason to believe that Harry Kane's incisive presence could represent the difference today.
Well, he's such a composed finisher, and he's got the technique to match. He's a top-class striker.
And behind it's gone for a corner. Let's see about the delivery. The idea was to get the corner beyond the first defender, but he didn't succeed. And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. Bellingham. Showing fine vision. And a decent save. Full credit. Over it comes. Saka. Mexico doing well to regain possession. To put them ahead. Oh yes! First to score in this final. And it could be highly significant.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
see from them now. Quinones.
It's too late.
Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Chance to win it. Will it happen for them? Tidy defensive play. Throw-in here for England. Oh, danger here. Well, trying to place it, but without any great success.
Well, maybe went for the wrong technique. If he'd have hit it with power, may have got a better result. It's a poor effort, really.
Good work from Mexico to win back possession. Crossed into the penalty area. And they survived the attack. That's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. The verdict is offside here. Perfect tackle. Saka. Well read to put an end to that attack. Heading at the level. Wonderful stop. And Mexico will get the throw in. Well, his throw-in radar was a bit off.
Well, you should never lose possession that easily.
From long range. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's goal. Bukayo Saka. Now, what can England do from this position? Declan Rice. James. And Bellingham. Gordon. Quick break could be on. Just like that, they have the ball again. Well, that could have been the equaliser. Not close enough on the float. Anthony Gordon. Not the best of passes, was it? It'll be a throw. Resting like that will help the cause. Well, standing off a bit, aren't they?
They have to play higher up the pitch.
England unable to hang on to the ball. Now, options are plenty. On the ball, Chavez. Vega. Out over the touchline for what will be an England throw. Now in a more than decent position. Chavez. Can they set up a chance? Well, he tried to put everything into the shot, but couldn't find the target. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So they get the ball rolling once more, and it's advantage England after the first half. Let's see what the second 45 has in store for us. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And keeping possession. Can he put it away? Serving it towards goal on the volley. Could have done it.
Well, that's a good chance. Yes, it's on the volley, but I think he could score there.
Gordon. And Bellingham. Showing fine vision. Quinones. Now, who can he play it to? And the referee playing advantage. So no advantage, instead of free kick. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Anthony Gordon. Now Harry Kane. And there it is! A two-goal buffer! This is dreamland for them on such a grand occasion.
That's it.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
So 2-0 now. Declan Rice. Intercepting it intelligently. Fidalgo. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. The defensive intervention there. Plenty of support here. Oh, great attacking play. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Just nipped on the way through. And there's the delivery. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. O'Reilly. Bellingham. Now space for England out wide. It could be up for grabs.
Well, had that gone in, surely that would have been game over. Credit to the keeper, though. That was a good save.
Well, they can't exhale just yet. Here they come again. Just cutting off the supply. Excellent vision. And the chance is on. And did just enough defensively. Kane. And take it away. Montes. Anderson. Ball back with Mexico here. And a clear foul. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. So the corner played into the box. The goal! Not over just yet.
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, and that's a very good header. Under a lot of pressure, it has to be said. Great goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? O'Reilly. And Bellingham. Takes the shot. Well, only just wide of the post. And time for the change now. Gordon. Rice with it. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Jesus Gallardo. Vasquez. Orbelin Pineda. Well, ball back with England now. Referee had a good view of that one.
Certainly the danger man at the moment. Looks really sharp, doesn't he?
Mexico recovering possession well. Chavez. Pressing for the equaliser. Well, fine reading of the situation. Ready to break, perhaps. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say.
Well, I'm not seeing too much quality out there at the moment.
Quiñones. Jesus Gallardo. Moving cross. An attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation.
Well, if they hold on to this, the keeper will be thanking the frame of his goal. Not long left now.
Guehi. Anthony Gordon. Well, time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect. And Bellingham. So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Jude Bellingham. Showing a good reading of the game. And it's all over. It is a story of silverware secured. They've done it.
They certainly have, and they deserve to do it as well. They were the better team today. They were absolutely excellent.
And now it's all about enjoying these very special celebratory moments.
Well, just look at the joy on these players' faces. Absolutely incredible. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what you dream about when you start playing football. When you're playing in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
There's a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Well, you can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition. But my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth. And now they savour the moment. And now this is really special, isn't it? The chance to run with that trophy over towards the fans and say thank you and celebrate together.
Well, they're absolutely right to do that. The fans deserve to celebrate as well. They've been excellent. They've made so much noise here. Great scenes.
And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
Nice one. Nice one. I won the World Cup with England. It is what it is.